I'm just an ordinary girl. I grew up in Harlem. I've been married for 31 years now. My life basically consists of me working. I love taking care of my family. I love cooking. I am a biker babe on top of all that. And people find that amazing, but it's just, part of our lives. We've been biking for 31 years now. So I'm just an ordinary, you're an ordinary girl.
I'm from Mexico City. I've been living here for 14 years. Well, I decided that it will be better for my kids and for me to move here. We already were citizens, so we just move on. I need to work hard because I'm the only provider, and I want my kids to have a better life that I had. I have 3 jobs. I'm working with kids with autism. It's a very pleasant thing to work if you're really proud of it, that you can do something for someone else.
My husband Adrian and I met 10 years ago, and we've actually been married for about 7.5 years. And we live here in Cedar Park with our dog Bodie, and we just love it here. My mom, she was fantastic. She was a teacher, she owned a driving school. She was always teaching, whether she was in a classroom or not, always teaching us. It wasn't really until my mom was diagnosed that we even started having conversations about breast cancer at all. She was 51. At the time, it was just localized to breast cancer, but when it did recur, she ended up having it in her lungs and in her lymph nodes and other places. For me, I lost my best friend. So that part was hard. Here we are, 14 years later, and it's easier because you remember the good stuff. So. I remember sitting in the room when the nurse said there was still something on the ultrasound, and I was just sitting there by myself in a dark room, and I'm like, this is happening right now. This is really happening. Like, I thought it would happen one day. I didn't think it would happen at 37. I just didn't. It happened so much sooner than I thought it would. My mom passed in August. Our first Komen race was that November, and we haven't missed one since. It's been something we've all rallied behind and had the opportunity to support because it meant so much to us from one person, and now it just continues to grow. We walk for my aunt, we walk for me now, and this is way more involved than we would have ever imagined, especially for being stage 1. I just thought, it'll be a lumpectomy. They'll go in, they'll take it out, maybe a little radiation, and it's not the case.
Everybody has their own story. I was diagnosed with stage 0 cancer about 15 years ago, and I didn't do anything about it. I'm ashamed to say, but this is my story. It doesn't go away. Your fear is not going to make it go away. Your ignorance is not going to make it go away. It doesn't go away. So stage 0 turns into stage 1. I didn't even know when I was stage 1 or 2 or even 3 for that matter. By the time I was in so much pain, I had to run to a doctor. And by that time, it had gotten to my lymph nodes and into my spine. So it didn't go away because I was scared.
Well, I think she has a very outgoing personality, and she's very generous and kind, and she's very strong. Like, not physical strength, but more mental strength. It's like she could keep on going, keep on fighting, especially with this cancer. She's just keep fighting the good fight.
I need to tell my story. I need to tell people. And I really believe that's why I'm still here today, so that I can give someone else hope. You don't have to make the same mistake that I did. My advice to any young woman out there is don't be afraid, because through Komen, people can become educated, just have the resources that they need.
I have health insurance from the school, which doesn't cover that much things, and the deductibles are really high now and are getting worse and worse. It's not easy to pay, not even for a regular doctor visit. It's not easy. I went to a mammogram, a regular year mammogram, and they told me that I have a little thing that they need to run another ultrasound mammogram. When I asked how much was I needed to pay for that, I said, oops, there's no way I can cover that. And then what else? So I waited for a year to have a normal life, thinking that you have something in your breast is not easy. And you think the worst. So you start thinking in the future, what is gonna happen with your kids? You don't think about yourself, who's gonna take care of them? So that's what made me think, I need to do something. I need to find a way. I found Komen Austin finally. When they said yes, I couldn't believe it. Said yes, and it was easy. They gave me the strength to keep fighting, to find my way. I don't have to struggle, what is next? And you feel better when you know someone is there for you. And I really appreciate that.
Adrian's been amazing. I knew he would be. He's the right balance of strong and emotional, and we're gonna get through it together. It's kind of like when people say, we're pregnant, and I always thought, no, you're not. It has been, wait, we're going through it together. It may be my body, but it's impacting us both equally. It would be fantastic if we actually found the cure for breast cancer, and I can't imagine not supporting it. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to find a cure for breast cancer.
I am not defined by my breast cancer. I hope that people will give to Komen so that it can continue helping people, because it does. It helps. It helps.
But I will love her with all my heart. I just really pray that she gets better.
None of us knows how long we're going to be on this earth. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to be that living testimony, because that's what I am. I'm a living testimony. I do know with Komen, I'm not alone. And that's so good to know. So good to know.
When I went back for my 6 months appointment that I had, and they told me that everything was fine, that I don't have to go back, that it was nothing really. I didn't have any breast cancer or nothing to follow up. I was really so happy. I couldn't believe it. I'm not afraid of going back anymore. You can ask for help, and there's someone that will help you. So Komen family helped me a lot. You know, it's something that you feel like you are not alone. Someone is there for you.
You think you have all the time in the world? I think that's why we kind of, in hindsight, kick ourselves. We thought, oh, we just have all the time in the world. Right now, I'm focusing on living life in the moment, making sure we're taking advantage of the time that we have, and really want to keep moving and live life to the fullest.